So, when I was grocery shopping, can you tell me how many grocery items are in my cart? How many are there? 18. So how did you find that out? What did you do?
I count from my head.
Okay, but you used your head. Can you explain how you did it in your head? What did you do?
Because I know that 5 plus 5 is 10, then 4 plus 4 is 18. There's only one. No, 8. Oh, I got mixed up.
No, I understand what you're saying. So
Then it was 18.
you found friendly groups. Now, I have a question. So that's how many are in my cart? I know. How many new items did I get?
Easy. 14.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't
No.
do that.
And how did you do that? Did you do the same strategy in your head?
No. I just looked at it all the time. When you didn't say the ones that you got before all the new ones, I thought it's 14, but then you added it, and then another 4, then it's 14, but then now you're telling me, no, 18, but now you're telling me.
So no, you're right. So that I did have 18 items in my cart. Now let's look back at our checklist. So we solved the problem. Now if we look at, so we picked a strategy, and then we've shown our work. Now what's our next step? If we look at the anchor chart, what do we need to do next to show our answer? No, so hold on. We've already got the question, okay? But let's look at the anchor chart. What good problem solvers do. So the first one we did is we picked a strategy that we know how to use. So you guys did that. Then you showed me your work on your paper, okay? And you also explained your work to me. Now what's our next step? What's our next step that we need to do? So what's our next step then? So we've done the first 2 steps. Well, you've already explained how you found it, but what's missing? If someone just walked in and saw the number 18 on your chart, would they know what the number 18 means?
No.
So what does the number 18 mean? How does that answer my problem?
18.
There are
18.
18 what?
Hey, Tristan, that was my answer. 18. Apple.
Well, what am I doing? I got 18 items where?
At a store.
In my cart. So that's the sentence we're gonna write. There are 18 items in my cart. And then
I don't know what's going to mean.
And then you told me how many of them were new items.
So then you just have to do the 4. Tell me right now.
Okay, so can you explain to me how you solved the first problem?
Mr. D got 18 items in all. We know that because we used the blocks and put 4 and then 4 and then 10 blocks in.
And why did you do 10 blocks?
Because you put 5 and then the 5 in another row and that equals 10, so you just said 10 instead of 5 and
Now,
5.
you use blocks for the strategy, but can you think of another strategy that this is a lot like?
I'm done all.
Can you think of... What was the strategy we looked at yesterday?
Open number line?
Yeah, so how is this like an open number line? Do you know, can you make a connection for how this is like an open number line?
Because we just counted in our minds.
And you counted, so you started at 4, and then you automatically added 5 and 5 together because you knew that one.
Mm-hmm.
So then you did 10 more, so it's 14, and then because I started with 4, you knew it was 18, and you knew I had 14 new ones. So you guys were basically doing an open number line and you didn't even know it. That's pretty awesome. Now, I see you answered the second question too.
Oh.
Okay, let's look at our first question. How many groceries did I start with in my cart? When I went down the first row, how many groceries were already in my cart?
4.
How many groceries did I get when I went down the first row?
5.
I got 5. So then how many groceries are now in my cart?
9.
There's 9. Now I go down the next row. And when I go down the next row, how many groceries do I put in my cart? Okay, you know what? Well, let's go read the question. Okay, so let's bring our problem over there and let's read the question again, okay, just to make sure. So you said I started with 4 items in my cart. In one row, I got 5 new items. Okay? What did I get? How many did I get in the next one?
Can you get that word on because?
So the next row.
He gets 5.
So then what do we need to do now?
Do 5 more?
So let's do 5 more and see what happens. Okay, now stay here, bud. And then finally in the last row, how many do I get?
4.
Okay.